It's a little awkward when there's only two of us. I don't know what to talk about. I don't have any biscuits. I don't do research.
Oh, Jesus. E3 was on.
E3. I know they did some Pokemon stuff, but I didn't watch it.
They were just they showed a little bit of the games. It was nothing really groundbreaking.
Nothing new from what we saw in the original trailers.
Well, I think there was something. I should have written it down.
Okay. Is it something spectacularly new? Or is it?
Oh no, it was just something that was quite cool. When the Pokemon got experience at the end of the battle, instead of going such and such gained experience, such and such gained experience, it just put all 6 of your Pokemon, like their sprites, on the screen with an experience bar underneath them, and they all went up at the same time. So that was really cool.
Okay.
I liked that a lot. Aesthetic choices.
Yeah. What is it called? Where the not the mechanics of the game, but like the menu is very pleasing to.
Yeah, it's the aesthetics, isn't it? And the usability kind of thing.
Usability, yeah. There's user interface.
Yeah.
The UI is good. Or I don't know.
Yeah. You're saying all the right things.
I'm saying all the right things in a jumbled order. Which usually how I speak. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I was thinking about this the other day about Pokemon games, and I was thinking about the games that I love the most, and then the games that I don't, not that I hate, but that I dislike the most.
What, just of Pokemon?
Yeah, of Pokemon.
Okay.
And I realised that the ones that I like the most have been the easiest to play, like you're saying, all those words that you just said.
Yeah.
And then the ones that I dislike the most have been the ones immediately after that, where they took everything away. And I just suddenly sat there and realised, like, oh yeah, that explains a lot. Explains why, like, Black and White.
Yeah.
Immediately after the amazingly easy to play Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
And then in Sun and
I
Moon.
think Heart Gold, Soul Silver was just kind of the zenith of that era of Pokemon.
Yeah. But then you had Sun and Moon, where they took away all the cool stuff on the bottom screen from Hoenn, from Oras, and made you press A to go through every door.
Yeah. And
there was a thing like
Rotom, who pops up and keeps telling you stuff when you just want to look at the fucking map.
Yeah, he disables your menu. It's infuriating. Because, yeah, that was it. I was thinking about, say you're playing Oras and you want to look at the move screen of your Pokemon. So you tap on Pokemon, so you tap on the icon for Pokemon, then you tap on the Pokemon summary, look at the moves, and then you press that cool X button that takes you all the way back to the overworld without going through all the menus.
Yeah.
And then they took that button away and took away the buttons on the bottom screen. So you have to press X, wait a second for the menu to load, because for some reason it took a second to load every time. Then tap on Pokemon, tap on the Pokemon, go to summary, then press back again, wait a second for the menu to load, then press back again. It
just shows how lazy the world is, but
at the same time, if you've got something that works really well, why get rid of it?
Why when you've gone 2 steps forward, why go 3 steps back?
Exactly. Sort of and it made me realise as well, for all the hate I pile onto Black and White, that amazing X button was actually introduced in Black and White. So credit where credit is due. He says with a question mark.
Heart, Soul, or Black and White?
Black and White was the first one that had the X.
Yeah, but what came first? Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or Black and White?
Oh, Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe Black and White was like the seeds of what was to come in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but no.
No. They were Gen 4, the Gen 2 remakes.
Yeah. Gen 4 and 5 kind of blur.
It's because they were all on the DS.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Every other generation has been defined by what console they're on. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Well, no, Game Boy, then Game Boy Color, then Game Boy Advance.
Then DS again.
Yeah.
Then 3DS. And then 3DS again for Gen 7.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why
And then next, we've got to have like 3 different generations on the Switch now.
Yeah. And maybe that's another reason they feel so underwhelming, Gen 5 and Gen 7, is because they were on the same console as the previous ones.
Yeah. I know it's sort of like we've got used to it by that point, so what else can they surprise us with?
But then again, it takes me back to if it's on the same console, why have they taken features away? It's not like they're trying to test it out, is it? You can kind of forgive them when it's the first one. Like
why not just copy and paste?
Yeah, like with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it's going to be a basic game, but I'm kind of forgiving of it because they're going to be trying out the new console.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, everyone's going to grumble about it and stuff, and I've had a bit of a grumble just because of the whole Pokemon Go connection, but I'm still going to buy it, I'm still going to have fun and give it a go.
That was a thing, hence why I went, halfway through my swig of tea.
You almost choked on your tea.
Yeah, there's no Safari Zone in the new ones. They've replaced it with a Pokemon Go park where you can catch the Pokemon you transferred from Pokemon Go.
Disappointing, but kind of makes sense considering that's what they've always done with the Safari Zone whenever they've remade Kanto.
But the Safari Zone was actually a part of the plot in these games.
Yeah.
You had to go in and get the Warden's teeth.
So the story's definitely going to be different in some ways, because now you can't, unless it's just the Warden stood outside like, oh, I used to run a Safari Zone here 50 years ago, but I don't anymore.
Oh no!
Here's HM Surf. Or HM Strength.
Maybe you have to catch a certain number of Pokemon in there before they give you Surf.
And that's how they make you play.
Oh no!
Would they do that though? Would they?
Oh, I fucking hope not. It seems unlikely.
It would be very unprecedented of Nintendo.
Yeah, it would.
But if they did do it, I would be very disappointed in them. You shouldn't have to have a second game in order to complete the first game.
You know, when
people be an option.
Yeah, you know when people say I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. I would be angry and disappointed.
Yes, angry, disappointed, sad, upset.
Yeah,
my childhood dead in the gutter.
They did also say something along the lines of, I don't know whether this was just like marketing speak or whatever, but they were saying like, in these new games, you play with a Pikachu or an Eevee that never leaves your side. So I don't know whether they're just saying that because that's kind of the main thing, is that you have this partner Pokemon, or if it's actually that it actually physically can never leave your side.
You can't deposit it like in Yellow.
I don't know. It's all just guesswork, but yeah.
I don't know. The original trailer, I can't remember. Did it show other Pokemon other than those two following you?
Yeah, no, every other Pokemon can follow you.
Every other Pokemon?
Yeah, literally every other. I don't know if they're doing all 800 of them.
Every Pokemon within this gen.
Yeah, everyone in the game at least.
Yeah. Okay.
And so they had some gameplay where a guy was walking around with a Pikachu on his shoulder and the Charmander following him.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess the Pikachu doesn't go in the Pokeball, and then whoever is first seems to follow, I guess, if it's anything like the others.
So maybe they could do something where if you deposit Pikachu, you don't deposit him, but you take him out of your party. So then you can have your 6 Pokemon. Pikachu's still there with you aesthetically, but he doesn't function at all in battles.
They could do that. It doesn't seem like something they do, though.
No. Hopefully it's literally just going to be like Yellow, where you deposit him in the PC, and then the sprite that's on your back will disappear as well.
Yeah.
Because are they having customization?
Don't know. They haven't said anything about it. Doesn't seem likely either, that, to be honest.
That is the one thing that's always annoyed me about remakes, particularly Aurus, and now if they do it with this, is that, like you said, why introduce a feature and then take it away?
Yeah, and that was a big negative on Aurus as well, wasn't it? For all I go on about it. Yeah.
So I love Aurus because it's Aurus, but it might have meant a lot more to me, and it might have been a lot more of a different experience if it had been the exact same Aurus, but with customization.
Just with the features, yeah.
So then you're not stuck as May or Brendan, and you could actually make it feel like you're playing through the whole story.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? And especially as well whenever
immersibility.
Yeah, especially as well when you battle someone and you just battle a load of your clones and things like that. It made such a difference playing, like when I went to all the tournaments and stuff back in when X and Y were out, and you'd actually be battling the person you were sat opposite in the game. It just felt a lot better. It doesn't change the gameplay at all, but it's
perfect gen for it as well because they had the secret bases.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because that was
looking like yourself in your secret base made by you.
Yeah, but it would just be like a Brendan or a May clone every time.
Yeah, no, that's...
No, you chose a trainer class, didn't you?
But still, I don't like having to choose from like a handful of 10 trainers where one of them barely resembles me very slightly, just because it has slightly longer hair than the others.
Yeah, super nerd. That's it.
Normally.
Yeah.
Super nerd, or is it Pokemaniac?
Oh yeah, that's the one, yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
Have that emo guy look, yeah. Be one of them.
Except they changed the Pokemaniacs to then be like Rhydon cosplayers, didn't they?
Yeah, basically cosplayers, yeah. Was it Rhydon? Because it was like an orange bottom.
Yeah, it was just some kind of beastie boy. Charizard, maybe.
Yes, probably.
Pokemaniac.
Pokemaniac. Oh, that's a new class they need. Didn't they change gamblers to gamers or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of changing it to gamers, they should have called them the Pokemaniacs instead of gamblers.
I'm a rambling gaming dude.
Rambling, gambling, gaming dude.
Rambling, gambling, gaming, flaming.
Hoiven voiven.
I think it is meant to be a Charizard. I've just got the art up.
Le art. Le art.
Yes, l'art.
Oh no, le hurts. Le hurt me. Le John hurt.
Because that's another thing I wish, as good as the customization is, something I wish they'd put in was if you could have like the clothes of a trainer class. So like...
Okay, yeah, so you could buy the unique clothes, but you could also buy clothes that everybody else was wearing.
Yes, like Poker Ranger jacket or something, that kind of thing. So you
could mix and match trainer class clothes.
Yeah, or you could dress up as one if you wanted, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would just like maybe they could work that into rematches where you battle people again. Like if you battle so many of them, you get different items of clothing or something. I don't know. We just need to make Pokemon games. Why haven't Game Freak given us a call yet?
We have all these hopes, but none of it's ever going to happen. I'm still waiting for a Pokemon game where your decisions actually matter.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Do you
a
want to
branching...
join Team Rocket? Yes. Okay, from that point on, you've got 2 gym badges. From that point on, you're a Team Rocket member.
A branching RPG would be so cool in a Pokemon game.
And with the whole would you like to join Team Rocket thing, the way they could have easily done it is that you just go through all the scenarios that your character would have gone through against Team Rocket, but as Team Rocket, and you have to face Gary.
Ah, yeah.
Or your rival.
And he's trying to stop you.
Yeah, he's kind of filling your character's role because your character has taken a different path.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool, because like even on bits where like you foil Team Rocket in Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town, you could set it up so that you're making Team Rocket win, but then just something else could happen to make you go somewhere else rather than just saying, yeah, Team Rocket have won now, game over. Or
basically, from your perspective, you always win, but everybody else in Team Rocket keeps failing.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't ever really get anywhere, and by the end of it, you lose, and maybe your character has the turnaround of quitting Team Rocket.
Oh.
And then you can carry on the game from the point you left off with 2 gym badges.
Yeah.
And level 65.
It's definitely something they could do in a modern game now. They couldn't have done it back then, but
no.
They never will, will they? Because they weren't.
Not with Pokemon,
no.
I could probably see it happening more in a Digimon game than Pokemon.
Yeah, no. I'm just still on Pokemon though. There's most likely a hack that will have those kinds of mechanics in. There's got to be
at least a better version of those mechanics than we've had so far. Where you don't talk to your mum, say yes or no, and you'll get the same dialogue no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that new Pokemon. What do you reckon? Do you like it because it's cool or cute? No matter what you pick. Oh, I like it because it's cool and cute.
There was a lot of that in Sun and Moon, where they'd say like...
that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Do you know how to catch a Pokemon? Yes. Is that so? Is it true then that you weaken the Pokemon? I just told you I know. Stop telling me.
Or the one that I can always, the oldest example of it that I can always remember. Do you know how to use a mobile phone?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
Don't you
I'd
just
forgotten about
open
that.
up the Pokegear and press the A menu or A button?
I'd forgotten about that.
Favorite gen, but yet every Pokemon game has flaws somewhere if you look hard enough.
Oh man, I really need to play those ones again. They're brilliant. Oh, I need to finish the Soul Silver randomizer I was doing, the Nuzlocke.
Oh shit! Oh,
I was just getting nostalgia for the annoying phone calls you used to get. It's amazing how it's such an annoying feature, but I get so misty-eyed about it.
Yeah, it's fun. But then obviously, if it wasn't for that, would we have youngster Joey and his top percentage rat?
Oh, we would not at all.
No.
They're all so good. Like, oh, there was I can't remember his name, but he was the juggler just to the south of National Park. Would always call you up about his Voltorbs or something.
Yes. Yeah, because he had like the 4 Voltorbs that started off at like level 1, and then suddenly became level 20 or something.
Yeah.
Like, level 1. Level 10, level 15, level 20. Or not level 1, it'd be like level 2 or 3. But, yeah.
There was a picnicker. Oh, I want to say Haley.
Yes, just after the first gym badge.
Yeah.
Violet City.
Yeah, this is so sad, isn't it?
Yeah. I know there's a camper or a hiker outside of Union Cave.
Yeah.
Union Cave, the one between 1 and 2 badges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but someone always used to end the phone calls by saying, "Fine, you may go."
Oh.
Which I always remembered that.
I don't remember the details that in depth, but just Googling it now.
I'm going on Pokéchat.
Important.
It doesn't give you a list of dialogue. Oh, it does tell you the people.
Oh.
Picnicker Gina. Hiker Anthony.
That's him outside of
yeah. Fisherman Ralph.
Yes, with his Magikarps.
Yeah. Camper Todd. That was one.
He was near the juggler, wasn't he?
Route 34.
Was he down with his girlfriend?
Route 34. No, he's south of Goldenrod, is Camper Todd.
Oh, okay.
Do. Oh, I can't see this juggler here. Maybe it was someone else.
Fire breather?
Maybe the fire breather. No, there was a juggler who told you that he dropped his balls after you beat him, but I don't think you got his phone number.
Okay.
Oh yeah, who he is? Juggler Irwin. I just missed it.
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Got killed by a Mantike.
He did. Or even a Mantine.
Mantine. Probably a Mantine.
Probably a
would be
Mantine.
bigger.
Yeah.
I just remember Mantike more because it's cuter.
Mantine doesn't have a spike on him though.
Mm.
Oh well. A bubble beam to the chest.
It's the closest thing we have. Poison Sting? Can it learn Poison Sting?
Let's have a look. He cannot.
Oh. Anything of a similar regard?
Air Slash.
Yep. Took an air slash to the knee, and that's what killed Juggler Irwin.
Oh dear. He can learn Toxic, if that counts. Everything can learn Toxic. Except Magikarp, probably.
Oh yeah, because isn't there like a theory that Toxic is basically just the Pokemon's shit?
Oh, is there? I haven't heard that one.
How could every Pokemon learn a Poison-type move unless it's just their natural waste?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Something that anything can make that would be toxic to other people.
Yeah, any Pokemon except Unknown, Wobbuffet, Wynaut, Kricketot, Burmy, Tynamo, Spupa, and Magearna. Magearna? Really? Why? Oh, I guess it's a machine, that's why. Oh, that makes sense for the theory then.
So yeah, anything that sort of doesn't seem alive can't really produce it.
Cricketot's a random one to not be able to learn it. There we go. Because
the waste that it excretes is musical rather than physical.
Yeah, maybe. It's just a really bad singer. Unknown. What is the point? Oh, there is no point in Unknown except for the alphabet, is there? I'm just looking at the ones that can't learn. You can't learn any TMs or anything. Rubbish.
Yeah, I think like the theory with unknown is that they existed before alphabet in the Pokemon world, and it's through them that we created letters.
Yes.
Etc.
And exclamation marks and question marks.
Yeah.
And eyes.
But no other type of punctuation.
No, we had all the other punctuation, but no letters.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like I suppose you know how to draw lines and make dots.
Yeah, I suppose.
And if you want to take that line and curve it into a question mark, that takes a little bit more imagination.
People just used to draw the punctuation on bits of card or whatever and put them on the end of sticks, and they would just put them around their head when they were speaking instead of writing things down.
No, it was just Morse code.
Oh, of course. Of course. They're gonna discover unknown, like a dot unknown and a dash unknown now, aren't they?
Well, no. Is there a full stop unknown?
No.
No. I suppose the closest thing would just be a circle.
Yeah. There isn't one of those either.
They've all got like a tail type thing, haven't they?
Yeah.
Green Giant.
Yes. Well, what else happened in E3? Oh yeah, there's the new Super Smash Brothers game. Yeah. Where they've got everyone in.
Oh, literally everyone from every past.
Everyone
Smash.
that's ever been in it is going to be in the new one, yeah, which is pretty neat.
That I like the idea of.
Yeah,
actually.
And they've got
going to be a Switch game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to get in then.
Yeah, and
I'll have to get in then.
Something that's quite cool is like, because I was watching the Twitch chat as well whilst they were going through these announcements, and they were talking about all these new stages they've put in, and some of them are crazy in Smash Bros, aren't they? Like, they're not just flat levels; they've got all sorts going on, like parts of it disappearing and everything. And like everyone in chat was just going, banning competitive play, banned already, all that kind of stuff. And then the next announcement was about how every stage in the game is going to have like a tournament stage, which is just a uniform platform with like two floating platforms above it, and suddenly everyone's going, oh, okay, fair enough. Baited, they got us.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
What would be cool is if it had like the interactive type stages, where like if you get knocked off screen, it would knock you into a different area.
Oh, but how would that work with?
I know. Well, because like there's getting knocked out of bounds, and then there's just getting knocked slightly off screen.
Yeah, but if you're off screen, you're off the screen. Where are you going to put?
Yeah. But then just like it, I don't know. There was a game that did something like it, but it's not the same type, so I don't know how they'd get around it.
Oh.
I was just throwing ideas out there, and obviously none of them stuck. So, moving on.
The Google has dried in transit.
Google's dried.
Google dried.
Google dried.
Don't forget to put your audio on the Google dried.
Oh, is that like when like the apocalypse has happened and all the computers don't work, so you're now just drying your stuff?
I thought you were going to say that, like, nothing works anymore. The internet's dried up. Like, Google's dried up.
Yeah.
We can never search anything ever again.
That's funnier than what I said.
Oh, oh dear.
No, it's hard when there's only two of us and no Digimon to aid our conversation.
Well, Digimon is in but 2 days, and fear not. The game is saved, so we can actually continue this time.
Okay.
It's all good. Oh, I looked at the Book of Daves, actually, when I was editing the last ones.
The Book of Dave.
These ones have lived for a long bloody time.
A lot
longer than the previous. So even if you
have Big Life Booster.
Even if you factor in, even if you take away the 4 episodes where obviously we had to do the same thing again, they've still been around for 20 episodes compared to our last megas that were around for 10 episodes. And they're still not making the die death noises, so we've got at least a day left. Yeah. So whatever we've been doing, we're doing it right.
Yeah.
Just wish their stats could go a bit higher.
Yeah. Well, They could if we trained them. But that would take time. That's why we got to boost up the gym.
Yeah, we're pardon me. We've reformed. It's like we've been to prison. Like our prison for all the training we did in Digimon World was the perils of Digimon World X. And now we've come out of prison a changed man's.
We're reformed.
That's the word, yeah.
For now.
Yeah. But I
you
think...
wait, Cyber Sleuth, you wait.
I think with the new training Triforce, we stayed on the little guys for too long. We should have been moving on to the higher levels earlier to boost our stats up big time styly.
It's hard to convert a Triforce from a game 20 years ago to a game nowadays with the same but different mechanics.
Yeah. But...
Ooh.
Yes.
Thrice she has tried calling me.
Oh, holy moly.
But, well, luckily, I had it silenced today.
Silencio.
Silencio.
Silence
Ocular
before.
Silencio.
Yes. Well, I think that's probably enough for today.
Yeah. We've kind of blabbed on about whatever and wherever for however
to
long.
be together. That'll be there. So on that bombshell, it's time to go.
1 hour, pretty much, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was. It was. I'll put something about E3 in the description so people get tricked into watching it. Because that always goes down really well. Yeah.
Clickbait. It's all right if you point out the fact that you are clickbaiting for an ironic purpose.
That's true. And we did talk about E3, even though...
Yeah, we mentioned it once or twice.
Even though the only thing I've watched is the Nintendo one, and we only mentioned 2 things from that.
That's the only one that's important.
Oh, what I was going to say about Smash is that, unfortunately, there's still no Crash Bandicoot in Smash, which is unfortunate, because I would love to see all the apple and spinning-based attacks. But there you are.
Well, from what we know, hopefully they'll have all the past characters in it, plus new ones that they haven't released.
Yeah, they might have Dulks, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Nowadays, Nintendo are definitely getting in with the whole Dulks craze. Since the Switch and everything being a lot more online orientated.
Yeah. And they're also making it so that you can't... That was something from the new Pokemon Let's Go games, is that you can't do any online trading or battling unless you've signed up to their Nintendo Online service, their subscription service, which is utter bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit.
You'd still be able to do like local battles and stuff. Yeah, okay. So us two sat in a room with our Switches would still be able to do the normal... We'd
be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
But
would we be... Because it's got this multiplayer on it, hasn't it?
Yeah. Which is a really cool feature.
We'd be able to do that, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
In the same room? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That might be the biggest influencer for me getting this lot of games. Yeah, we see Gen 1 in better quality, but the fact that you can play multiplayer, it's one step in the right direction. Even though, again, they've taken 5 steps backwards.
I would recommend checking out the video because they kind of show it all full screen, and it's not just the overworld, the battles and like the trainer. They're not even sprites anymore, they're full 3D models, and like I said, they haven't got the black edges around everything, so they just look like proper 3D models. It's really good. So yeah.
It's not sprites being made to look like a 3D model.
Well, even the 3D models in Gen 6 and 7, they were 3D models, they just put black lines around them.
I suppose it was to try and keep it aesthetic, to keep the aesthetic in line with the rest of it, maybe.
But then someone made that mod that took away the black lines on an emulator, and the Pokemon just looked 100 times better. So I'm glad they've gone down that road.
Have you not noticed that's the thing Nintendo seems to do? They'll see a fan do something better than them, then just shut down the fan and do it themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the Pokemon way.
Home and away, Pokemon way. See you next time.
On that bombshell.
Yeah, bye.